Could wealth possibly be hidden inside debt? Or is this just a matter of perspective? Hey champs, welcome to the MoneyMind quest. In this video, we'll explore how debt, often viewed negatively, can be used strategically to grow your wealth. If you're all about making smart personal finance decisions, you're in the right place. Stick around till the end and be sure to join the Money Quest champs by smashing the subscribe button. Debt is a term that frequently brings about stress and financial anxiety. But what if debt could be a beneficial tool instead? Today, we're challenging the negative views on debt and uncovering effective strategies to leverage it for profit. We'll delve into mastering debt management, optimizing taxes, and utilizing opportunity costs to enhance your financial growth. First, let's explore the importance of understanding and managing debt. Debt often carries a negative connotation, but it's essential to recognize that not all debt is the same. There's good debt and bad debt. Good debt can positively impact your financial future, whereas bad debt can hinder your progress. Understanding and controlling debt is crucial. It's not about blindly collecting debt, it's about making well-informed decisions. This means understanding the terms and conditions of your loans, knowing interest rates, and having a clear repayment plan. Think of yourself as the captain of a ship navigating through rough seas. You need to know how to steer your ship into calmer financial waters. An essential element of managing debt is understanding your credit score. This score represents your creditworthiness and significantly impacts your borrowing ability. A good credit score can secure you lower interest rates and more favorable loan terms, ultimately saving you money over time. It's like having a golden ticket that unlocks superior financial opportunities. There are some unconventional ways to improve your credit score. For example, using rent reporting services can add your timely rent payments to your credit report, potentially boosting your score. Another strategy is becoming an authorized user on someone else's credit card, benefiting from their positive credit history. Additionally, keeping old accounts open, even if unused, can lengthen your credit history, positively affecting your score. These creative approaches can complement standard practices, helping to enhance your overall credit profile. Various types of debt exist, including secured debt, which is backed by collateral like a car loan or mortgage, and unsecured debt, which does not require collateral, such as credit card debt or personal loans. Each type comes with its own unique risks and advantages. Recognizing these differences can enable you to make well-informed choices. Secured debt generally offers lower interest rates since lenders have the assurance of collateral. However, if you default, you risk losing the asset tied to the loan. Unsecured debt, while more accessible, typically comes with higher interest rates due to the lack of collateral. Knowing these differences can help you choose the best borrowing options based on your financial situation and goals. Additionally, considering the terms and conditions, such as repayment periods and potential penalties, can further guide you in managing debt effectively. Now let's talk about tax optimization, a game-changing strategy that can keep more money in your pocket. Tax optimization involves strategically managing your finances to reduce your tax liability using legal methods to ensure you're not overpaying. For instance, if you have a mortgage, the interest paid on the loan may be tax deductible, helping to lower your taxable income and potentially save you a substantial amount. Additionally, contributing to retirement accounts such as 401ks or IRAs can offer tax benefits like tax-deferred growth or even tax-free withdrawals in certain situations. Beyond these examples, other strategies include taking advantage of tax credits for energy-efficient home improvements, using health savings accounts for medical expenses, and making charitable donations. Each of these methods can further optimize your tax situation, allowing you to retain more of your hard-earned money. Consulting with a tax professional can also provide personalized advice tailored to your unique financial circumstances. When you sell an investment that has appreciated, you may be subject to capital gains taxes. However, holding the investment for more than a year may qualify you for long-term capital gains rates, which are generally lower than ordinary income tax rates. By strategically timing your investment sales, you can optimize your tax burden and keep more money in your pocket. To further reduce your tax liability, consider offsetting capital gains with capital losses, a strategy known as tax loss harvesting. This involves selling underperforming investments to offset the gains from profitable ones, thereby reducing your taxable income. Don't overlook deductions and credits. Deductions reduce your taxable income, while credits provide a dollar-for-dollar reduction in your tax liability. Explore all available deductions and credits, such as those related to education, home ownership, or energy-efficient home improvements. Every dollar saved through these tax breaks adds up, allowing you to retain more of your hard-earned money. Understanding the difference between good debt and bad debt is essential. Good debt represents an investment in your future, involving borrowing for things that appreciate in value or generate income over time, such as education or starting a business. In contrast, bad debt is associated with purchases that quickly lose value or are non-essential, like high-interest credit card debt from impulsive shopping. A fundamental principle is that good debt increases your net worth, while bad debt decreases it. Prioritize investments that enhance your net worth, generate income, or improve your future prospects. Steer clear of unnecessary debt tied to depreciating assets or non-essential items. Moreover, it's wise to evaluate the interest rates and terms associated with any debt. For instance, taking out a low-interest student loan can be considered good debt if it leads to a higher-paying job, whereas carrying a balance on a high-interest credit card for non-essential items is bad debt. Being mindful of these distinctions can help you make informed financial decisions that support long-term growth and stability. Now, let's unveil a smart strategy, the 30% rule. This rule guides you on how much debt you can comfortably handle while still making financial progress. By adhering to this rule, you ensure that no more than 30% of your monthly income goes towards servicing your debts. This leaves you with the remaining 70% to cover living expenses, build an emergency fund, and most importantly, invest in opportunities that have the potential to generate a return. By following the 30% rule, you can maintain a healthy balance between managing debt and pursuing financial growth. This approach helps you avoid overextending yourself, ensuring you have sufficient funds for essential expenses and savings. Additionally, this rule can provide a cushion for unexpected expenses, reducing the risk of falling into bad debt. Ultimately, adhering to this guideline supports long-term financial stability and opens up opportunities for wealth-building investments. Let's say your monthly income is $4,000. Following the 30% rule, you should spend no more than 30% of your income, which is $1,200, on debt repayment, including credit card bills, student loans, and car loans. This leaves you with $2,800 to cover living expenses, build an emergency fund, and invest in opportunities that can generate returns. For instance, you could allocate $1,500 for rent and utilities, $500 for groceries and transportation, $300 for your emergency fund, and $500 for investments like retirement accounts or stocks. This balanced approach helps you manage debt while also making financial progress. Now, you might be thinking, wait, how are the wealthy using borrowed funds? Directly, they invest in assets and investments that outpace the loan interest rates, essentially making money off other people's money. For example, they might take out a mortgage with a 4% interest rate and use that money to invest in real estate or stocks that generate an 8% return. That's a 4% profit margin, folks. Or they might use a business loan to invest in a company that generates about 15% return. Remember, the interest on the loan is tax deductible. The key is to be smart about it and make sure the investments you're making are generating more income than the loan is costing you. It's all about leveraging debt to build wealth, and it's a strategy that the wealthy use all the time. So don't be afraid of debt. Use it to your advantage and start building that wealth. This strategy could increase your risks, so it's essential to be cautious and make informed investment decisions here. Lastly, let's discuss leveraging opportunity cost. Opportunity cost represents the value of the next best option that you sacrifice when you make a decision. Wealthy individuals use this concept to their advantage. For example, instead of fully depleting savings to buy a house, they might opt for a mortgage with a low interest rate and use the excess money to invest in assets that yield higher returns. Evaluate the opportunity cost of every financial decision. Instead of using all your savings for one purpose, consider options that allow you to invest in multiple streams of income. This strategy can help you build wealth over time. Understanding the importance of financial education is crucial for building a strong financial foundation. This knowledge serves as the cornerstone of effective personal finance planning, enabling you to secure your future, achieve your goals, and navigate financial challenges with confidence. By prioritizing financial education, you lay the groundwork for long-term stability and success. Be sure to join the MoneyMind Quest champs by smashing the subscribe button to get more financial education. If you want to learn about resources to help you earn money, check out the next video in our series. Stay smart and keep questing for that financial freedom.